This is Roger with Crosscut in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2004 Ford F350 crew cab long bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's an XLT, which is cloth, and it's FX4 off-road suspension package. This truck has 195,322 actual miles. It was a trade-in to us by a person who bought this truck from us August 7th of 2018 with 162,016 miles. So he put basically 33,000 miles on it. He took really good care of it. I'll show you the maintenance receipts in a minute. Really nice guy, lives in San Diego. He came out the other day and traded us this truck and some money for an 07 F350. He wanted two-wheel drive and he wanted less stiff suspension, so his wife would be happier. So anyway, that's what we did. Let's see, what's been done to this truck? When he had it, March 30th of 19, he put shocks, he did an alignment, he did LOF, he did front wheel bearings and brake pads, okay? When I'm walking around this thing talking to you, I'm gonna just flash at stuff that you might want to see in the video, okay? Let's see, about a year later, April 20th was a great day for this truck. It got a brand new turbo, and that was April 20th of 2020, new turbo. That was at 185,000 miles. And thermostat, coolant reservoir, and low side radiator hose. June 19th of 21, he did a front differential service, brake booster, and an AC blower motor, so the fan motor for the air conditioning. And then before he came out, he scanned the truck, I guess, and it had a code for a glow plug. So he went to the shop and spent $350 and got a glow plug and a glow plug harness for it and drove it out here, which from San Diego is about 400 miles. And that was it. All right. Anyway, my brother will take somewhere between, I don't know, 40 and 60 HD photos of these vehicles, and I encourage you to zoom in on whatever you see. The Carfax is linked to this in the ad. You can look at it. I do remember when I bought this truck, it had a I don't know, fairly ugly Carfax, but I saw the truck in person. I'm like, it doesn't match this truck. I think we had a very aggressive insurance adjuster that day reporting, and made it look like a lot worse than it was, which is probably why I was able to afford it back in 2018, or want to buy it because the price was right. Anyway, Derek tells me that somebody at the shop, when he did the glow plugs, tried to break into the truck and did this. So anyway, somehow, I'm not sure in this video if I can do it or not. I don't even know how to work it. Anyway, this thing folds. They fold back like that. And I think there was a locking thing in here that they broke. So you may want to take it off or not, or whatever. Anyway, there's some hard mats in there. You got a nice bed mat in here. Those are expensive. The cosmetic problem with this truck is right on this bedside. We got this nice little dent down here, which is new. That was pre-Derek, I believe. Sorry, Derek. I'm sure Derek's watched this video going, no, I didn't do that. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I did. I have to look up the photos. I should have looked up the photos then. But that's the biggest problem, all right, that this truck has. I wouldn't do anything about it. I would just drive it, and that way when someone bumps into you, you're not pissed off, right? It's already pre-dented. Anyway, there'll be links to the Carfax, the whole bit. I'm just going to show you the invoices live on this video and keep his name out of it, because it's not cool to, you know, show all those invoices with his name and stuff. So I'm not going to do that. 195,335 miles on the truck. Going to the hood. All right, first thing you want to know is that you got stamps, Ford stamps, on every part of the front end. So this fender's original, obviously in great condition. Got the catalytic converter sticker on the core support, which matters. There's the Ford stamp on the core support, Ford stamp on the fender, Ford stamp on the hood. That's important. It means that none of this stuff has been replaced, which means it wasn't wrecked up here, okay? Take off the oil cap, look for blow-by. Almost none, which is really rare and great. Very well maintained, and that's a new turbo. Alrighty then. Let me show you the, first of all, this is the current title in our name right now. There's the VIN, there's restored salvage title. Oh wait, people, by the way, it says Wheel Kinetics. Wheel Kinetics, we're doing a DBA as Crosscut. So we're doing a name change. It's gonna take about a year or two to make that go away and be solid with it. So don't freak out. That's Wheel Kinetics. There's Crosscut. There's Crosscut. All right, it's the same thing. All right. Back in when we sold it the first time to Derek, 925 of what's that? I guess it'll be 18. Wait, no, I'm sorry. 9/4 of 18 right here is the date of this level 3 inspection. That permitted us to get a restored salvage title and sell it to Derek, who then went and got a California restored salvage title, okay, which is this title. He gave this to us, and we got that, okay? So, now we'll move on to this. Here's the, this is what he did October 23rd of 21 on the way out here when he scanned it. He did a glow plug harness and a glow plug. 6/19 of 21, there's your VIN. He spent $1833, front diff, gear oil, steering strut, brake booster, AC blower motor, okay? This is the king of the invoices, 4/20/402 of 20. April 2nd, I'm sorry, of 20. There's your VIN. He spent $3,100 on this truck. New turbo, so there's the turbo, remove and replace. Coolant reservoir, thermostat, and lower radiator hose. That's a nice service right there. He did a bunch of these LOFs. I'm not even gonna stop on those. There's another one, and another one, and another one. Here's a good one. 3/30 of 19. It's 172,000. He did all 4 shocks, alignment, LOF, brakes. Would be what? Brake pads, I'm guessing. Brake pads and front wheel bearings. Okay. And I think that that's it for the really good stuff. I'll be here all day if I go through everything. Like I said, here's the Carfax. The whole Carfax will be in the ad. Just go to that. Again, I only have 17 minutes and 38 seconds, believe it or not, to that's got his name all over it. Those are Michelin tires. These are batteries right here. That's a title for a vehicle I gotta go. I'm actually taking this to Motor Vehicle right now to do some titles. And I like this truck, so I'll just take it up I-10 in this video here in a second. Tilt forward and down, up, down. Got a power inverter. It's got a little power plug so you can plug in your USB and charge. It's pretty cool. Super nice guy too. And he got a really nice truck too. He left with a really nice truck that should work out great for him. Kind of this 6.0 whisperer. I like the way this thing runs. Some of them are a little louder. This one runs nice and quiet. For a 6.0, this is quiet. Not like a 6.7, but of course you're not spending 35 or 40 grand on a 200,000 mile 6.7 here, are you? I haven't been able to buy a 6.7 in a long time because it freaks me out how much money they are for a 200,000 mile truck. It's ridiculous. And there are no parts if they're broken. So you buy a $30,000, 200,000 mile King Ranch, like a 2012, and then it's broken, and unless it's the usual suspects, you know, very common parts, you'll be waiting forever to fix your 30,000 mile truck. So I'd rather have one of these for a million reasons. There's still a lot of parts, a lot of oil coolers on the shelves, which is what they always need, and they're not even expensive anymore. We pay $300 for an oil cooler. You know, and if they don't have them new, there's a lot of them in junkyards now, so you can get parts off of them in junkyard. In fact, you might be able to find a white long bed pretty cheaply and just put a whole new bed on this thing, and you might be able to get one for under $1,000. So there's the AC. There you go. Radio. USB here, USB here. He's pretty good at this stuff, so I'm sure that you plug in and you got the radio, but I'm not a radio guy. That's your deal. It's got a power inverter here, which is kind of cool. Adjustable pedals, up and down, right? You got this little phone deal that'll adjust and pin your phone there. All right, put it into neutral. We'll go to 4 low. There's 4 low up there. Go to drive. That's in 4 low. That is definitely granny gear. And reverse in 4 low. There you go. All right, neutral. Go to 4 high. Low range goes away. Now we're in 4 high. Drive. Reverse. Perfect. All right, neutral. Back to 2-wheel drive. We'll go for a ride. All right. If you come to Tucson to drive this truck home, you will pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city tax of 2.7% and a $250 dock fee. Okay? Very, very simple. If you pay by wire and ship this truck out of state, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. No tax, no dock fee, nothing. Once you receive your payment by wire, we'll fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it into your online file, and we will mail it. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in, okay? Once you receive the title and the trucks that shows up by your shipper, you'll just take the title and the truck to Motor Vehicles and get plates. It's very simple, all right? If you need help with shipping, let me know at the beginning of the transaction. I'd be happy to help you. I can do it for you. I can roll the price of the shipping into it, or I can just give you some phone numbers and you can do it yourself, or you can just do it yourself, okay? Deposit's $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. Without a deposit, we have no deal, okay? So get your deposit in. This thing runs great. Really solid. Easy to drive. Blowing cold air. By the way, it's like 90 today. We had a break yesterday. It was 74, and then today it's decided to be like 90. Random. Anyway, make sure you get your deposit in. Last part of every video, I say the same thing, and I will again here for the, I don't know, 13,000th time in 13 years. We don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge to hang out and play video games. That's all at the Auto Mall, which is about a mile west of our location. They have to pay for all that crap. Their fancy location with the great pavement and the fountains and the salesmen and the, you know, all the fluff. They have to pay for that. The way they do that is by pounding you when they sell you a car. They also know that if they sell you this truck or any vehicle, that if it breaks, you're going to come in and say, my truck is broken and I'm pissed because I paid a fortune. All right? And they're going to say, yeah, we should fix your truck. Well, they know that's going to happen before they sell it to you, so they add $500 to $700 just for that to happen, okay? We don't add that. We don't add for salesmen and commissions and fluff and snacks and all that stuff. So because we don't have to add for any of that crap, including future repairs, you buy it a lot cheaper. That and the fact that this was a theft recovery at one time that we know intimately is a huge advantage to you in buying it. It'll make it a lot cheaper, and you know a lot more about it than pretty much any truck you'll ever buy, okay? Therefore, the one give and take we have here is that on day one, you are the owner, okay? If you don't want to be the owner, do not offer on this vehicle, all right? The owner, being the owner means you're going to fix your truck, okay? Now, they just opened this frontage road. This is all brand new construction out here, this interstate. And they put these little portals in here for the cops to hang out in. And I'm that guy who gets caught, like on day one. So, like, I'm doing 60 and it's a 45, right? And I'm hoping they will show mercy. I was gonna hop out there, but it's a little easier to drive when there's no traffic and do a video. I don't really want to hold a camera up when I'm doing 80. But I don't see any cops up here, so let's do it. Let's see what happens. This thing runs awesome. All right, that's enough. All right, I got away with it. Anyway, it runs great. Beautiful truck. So I've got about a minute and a half left of video. So I'm gonna just keep on filming here. It's been 3 years of construction to make this bridge and then this frontage road that we're on right now. It's a nightmare. But now that it's done, it's actually pretty cool. See the windshield wipers? Boom. How about tow? Yep. There's tow. See it right here? Tow, on and off. Looks like I got about 45 seconds left. We're at this light here. Anyway, it looks like we're going to run out of camera time. Anyway, this is a really nice truck. If you need a truck that's not, necessarily the prettiest cosmetically, this would be a great truck to have. They're getting really, really, really hard to find in a condition or a state of anything where they're under 20 grand. And this is going to be well under 20 grand, and I would be all over this if you need something like this. Okay? Anyway, I'm out of time. Thank you very much, and have a great day.